and fill that role.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. They've got Gobert. Jaden McDaniels is out there with Dosunmu. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Edwards in a two-guard. And for the Mavericks, big man on the floor for him. It'll be Washington and Gafford. Kyrie Irving is out there with Max Christie. And it's Flag in at the three, the small forward. So Anthony Edwards, the Timberwolves franchise player. G.A., how good do you think he can be?
Well, some were ready to anoint him the new face of the league. But if they're to win the franchise's first title, there's another level he's got to reach.
Oh, here's Edwards. Clock at 6. Three-pointer. Timberwolves with a fresh shot clock. And there it is for him.
Just sticking with it there. Ball's rebounding is so important to this team.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I was able to catch up with the head coach of the Mavericks. He was complimentary of his opponent, Anthony Edwards. Coach told me Ant is a special player in terms of his athleticism, skill, and his mindset. He approaches each matchup with an aggressiveness that we need to try and match. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Allie. Now, Dosunmu. Following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Pass to Dosunmu. For three, Edwards. And the three ball is good.
Well, I'd say any play with Edwards on the finishing end has a good chance of succeeding.
Christie against Edwards. On the wing, Christie. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
Here's Irving. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. To the inside. Got a piece of it. Stolen by McDaniels. Here's Edwards. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Edwards got 7.
Hey, good luck stopping Edwards when he puts his head down and attacks the basket.
Pass to Flag. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Timberwolves on offense. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. Here's Dosunmu. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And here is Gafford. Pass to Irving. And the shot goes in.
Almost effortless looking. Kyrie's motion inside is so well practiced.
Outside ball. Edwards with the screen. Steps back and fires. A rebound by Washington. Mavericks trail by 7. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Outside Irving. Over in the corner, Christie. Knocks down the three ball.
How about that decision by Kyrie? That's why you want the ball in his hands.
Now ball. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, Gobert with the 7'9" wingspan, making it look simple.
Irving surveying the floor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Flag. Here's the 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Now here's McDaniels. Hasn't made one yet. And it's ball in the corner. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Mavericks trail by 6. Christie with it. Pass to Washington. Shoots over McDaniel. Nails the baby hook.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. From downtown, another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Up top, Washington, defended by Dosunmu. And that one's good, Irving.
And Irving can change the course of a game with his ability to shoot the 3.
Out to Edwards. Back to Ball. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him now.
Well, Coach, we know there's a lot of expectations tied to a number 1 pick. Sometimes they fall flat, but that has not been the case so far with Anthony Edwards.
Oh, it sure as heck hasn't, Kevin. But I think it starts with Anthony Edwards welcoming the expectations. He wanted the expectations, and he has pushed himself to play to that level on a nightly basis, and he's done it.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Edwards finds McDaniel. Ball from long range. And it's flagged with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Lets it go with the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Edwards drives in. And finished off by McDaniel.
Well, you can't sleep on McDaniel's athleticism if you're the defense. At 6'9", he can absolutely hammer it home.
And so now a timeout taken by Jay Triano. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Mavericks trail by 5. And here's Irving. 5 points in the game. Pass to Flag. Gafford sets the pick for Flag. That 3 off the mark. For Minnesota, they've gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Here's Ball with the 3. Out to Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. No good from outside. The Mavericks shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Here's Irving. Lobbed up there for Gafford. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Ball, the pass to Edwards. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Edwards got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Timberwolves. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
For the screen on Ball. Irving against Ball. Shot clock at 6. Screen by Gafford. Here's Flag. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
Now on the floor from Minnesota, Josh Green, Terrence Shannon.
Washington passes to Christie. Now Flag. 6 on the shot clock. Irving for 3. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Irving with the steal. Now, here's Washington. He's covered closely. The shot's good from Gafford.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Edwards against Irving. And the wide open shot from Green. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Well, excellent read there by Edwards. He saw someone had a better shot, and he got them the ball.
Irving against Edwards. Washington sets the pick for Irving. Pass to Washington. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Timberwolves leading by 7. Here's Shannon. Now here's McDaniels. Gobert the screen. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Pass to Flag. Now Irving. He has 5. Here's Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Edwards looking it over. They kick it out to Green. Timberwolves passing it around. That's good from Edwards on the assist by Gobert. Edwards got 15.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Yeah, incredible play on both ends of the floor. There may be too big of a gap here.
Now, here's Washington. Pocket 6. Sweet move. And the layup good by Irving. 7 points in the game.
The defender has Irving closely covered, but he's just so determined to get through the contact and to the bucket.
McDaniels kicks to Green. Pass to Edwards. A 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Irving misses. Timberwolves leading by 11. Shoots from 14. A rebound by Washington.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
McDaniels against Irving. Another miss by Irving.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
Green, the pass to Edwards. Here's Shannon. Fires from deep. And it's Flag with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Irving. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
And you must be up on Kyrie at all times, or this is what he'll do to you.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And it's in there. Irving's got 11 points.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, they've got LaMelo Ball. And it's Shannon in at the 2. There's Ball with the three. Missed that one. Still looking for a shot. Just 2 for 9. And here's Marshall bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 9 points. You know, so much turmoil for the Mavericks last season, GA. Despite that, they were a win away from making the playoffs.
Yeah, they battled valiantly. But to go from the 2024 NBA Finals to the lottery, obviously disappointing. They're looking to make amends this season.
And here is Green after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. Lobbed up there for Green. Rizachet with the steal. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. A crossover. Klay gets off the break well.
A silky smooth jump shooter. Once Thompson senses separation, he's rising without hesitation.
Shannon passes to Green. Pass to Beringer. Now here's Ball. Launches a three. And Lively pulls it down.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And here is Marshall. Oh, that's blocked. There's Green, plenty of space. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Green's got 5 points so far. Mavericks trail by 6. Pass to Thompson. To the middle. Here's Rizachet. Marshall sets a screen for Rizachet. Off target with his three.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Shannon, no good. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Pass to Rizachet, and the dunk by Rizachet.
Yeah, if you give Rizachet a chance at the rim, he's gonna make you pay.
Timberwolves leading by 4. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot. The Timberwolves coach, Chris Finch, said, "We're a team based on movement, cutting, and fluidity. That burden also falls on Anthony Edwards to move and accommodate his teammates. For his part, Ant said his focus is being what the team needs me to be, a leader by example, and showing them that I'm coachable." Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Now, here's Marshall. Still scoreless. Shot clock at 3. His three-pointer's off the mark. The Timberwolves have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Right side, Green. Over Rizachet. Green, no luck. Mavericks trail by 4. Pass to Rizachet. Minnesota with the rebound. Here's Shannon. Outside, Ball. And here is Green, guarded by Rizachet. A floater, and he gets it to go. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
And so now a timeout taken by Jay Triano. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. B.J. Washington comes in for Rizachet. Christie's checked in for Thompson. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Marcus Sasser. Irving with it. 11 points in the game. Inside. Gafford misses.
is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Shannon passes to McDaniels.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
Mavericks trail by 8. So Coach Van Gundy, after 4 Defensive Player of the Year awards, his last coming in 2024, do you think Rudy Gobert has a chance at another?
Well, look, Kevin, I think Rudy continues to play at just as high a level defensively. But now as the game has changed, I think we're starting to reward guys with those awards who can not only protect the rim and make it tough on teams, but can go out on the perimeter and guard multiple positions. So I think it'll be tough for him to get a fifth. Well, you have to be careful with Edwards on the arc because he is completely fearless.
Christie with the screen on Ball. Can they get it? Gafford kicks to Irving. It's tipped. Pass to Christie. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Christie's got 6.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Gobert, and finished off by Gobert.
And the slam, if Rudy gets that ball anywhere near the rim, he is going to finish it.
Now, here's Washington. Back to Irving. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Dallas.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure.
Gobert with a screen for Edwards. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Christie against Edwards. Christie the pass to Marshall. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's his first foul. Flag is checked in for Dallas. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Dosumu's checked in. Edwards against Christie. Back to Washington. Outside Irving. 5 to shoot. Off target from outside. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've led by as many as 11 points.
No looking back. Ball knows once he starts moving, he's got to go all the way.
So it's the Mavericks now after the basket by Minnesota. And so now a timeout taken by Jay Triano. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Timberwolves making a switch here. Shannon's checked in.
Now on the floor for Minnesota, number 4, Terrence Shannon.
And so it's Dallas with 9-point game. Pass the flag. It's up a 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Here's Shannon. Back to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. And it falls over the rim and in. Edwards got the lead up to 11 now for the Timberwolves.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Irving can't get it to go.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Dosunmu, the pass to Edwards. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. They get it again. Here's Gobert. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Then Gobert showing how much he wanted that basket.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Washington. In the corner, Irving with it. The 19-footer is on the money. 16 points for Kyrie Irving.
And when he's on like this, guys, there's not much you can do to stop Kyrie, an incredible shot maker.
Now, here's Dosunmu. hasn't made one yet. Gobert with the bounce pass. Here's Edwards. And again, it's Minnesota. GA, you hear about 3-level score. But is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep twos as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
Now McDaniels following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Bones Highland is jacked in for the Timberwolves.
Now on the floor for Minnesota, number 8, Bones Highland.
Christie against Edwards. 6 to shoot. A beautiful finish inside by Ant.
Well, look, it's tough to keep Edwards out of the lane and tough to stop him once he's in there.
It's stolen by Gobert. And here we go. Pass to Dosunmu. Jacks up a 3. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. Buries the long-range jumper. Edwards got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Timberwolves. Mavericks trail by 18. And here is Washington. 1:24 left in the first half. Here's Gafford. Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending it.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Irving for 3. Gafford kicks to Irving. Shot to stop the run. And rebounded by McDaniels. McDaniels got 4 rebounds in this game. 59 seconds left to play here in the half. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Well, smart idea from McDaniels, looking to convert inside.
Irving sets a screen for Flag. Back to Irving from past the arc. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got 5 rebounds tonight. Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Christie. Here's Flag. Now Christie. Down low. Here's Irving. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Irving's got 18 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Tries the spin move. Converts after the nice spin. And the Timberwolves lead by 20.
Terrific play by Edwards. Moves like this are what makes him so much fun to watch.
Here's Irving on the money from 12 feet away. Irving's got 20 points. Leading the charge for the Timberwolves. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
Big man on the floor for him. It'll be Washington and Gafford. Christie is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Flagg in at the small forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Now, here is Irving. High post try and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy, but that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary.
And the first one at the line is good. And good depth for the Timberwolves. It can be challenging sometimes, Stan, choosing who plays and who sits.
Well, Kevin, that's the kind of problem you want as a coach. But they've traded away a lot of draft capital to assemble this roster. Now it's about paying them to keep them together.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Edwards against Christie. And that'll be two free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
And that one misses.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
He hits the second from the line. And here is Irving. To the paint. Here's Gafford. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 4 assists in the game.
Aggressive move coming out of the half, penetrating into the heart of the defense.
Well, that's how to start the second half strong, going right at the rim and building some positive momentum.
Now, here's Ball. Count it. Ball's got 8 points.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
Here's Irving. He's got 22. Pass to Flagg. Just 5 on the clock. The 3. Good on the three-point shot. Flagg's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You can't give a shooter that kind of look on the perimeter. I don't care who it is.
Outside Edwards. Back to Ball. Gobert with the screen on Irving. Ball with a wide open look. And right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
There's Ball with the answer. I love the fire this guy plays with.
Irving passes to Gafford. It's Flagg, top of the key. Here's Irving to the wing on the left. And here's Washington outside. Timberwolves leading by 17. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks. Anthony Edwards keeps a tight circle. He said, I've known my whole crew since I was 13, and that's the answer to everything. And the crew includes those voices of wisdom, too. He said, quote, I keep those types of friends around. I'm not the type that always listens, but I'll listen to my elders. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Here's Ball, following the score by Dallas. Edwards inside, defended by Christie. Here's Ball with the three. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. Edwards got 5 assists in the game. And so now a timeout taken by Jay Triano. He's going to take his chance to talk to his guys. Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves, and the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
Now, Washington. Here's Flag. 5 on the clock. From outside, off the mark. Up top, Edwards. Defended by Christie. Stolen by Washington. Pass to Gafford. Count the basket. Gafford's got 8.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
Now, here's Ball. 14 points for him. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Mavericks trail by 16. Pass to Flag. Gafford sets the pick for Flag. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They led the game at one point by 20. Now Dosunmu. Ball finds Dosunmu. The Timberwolves working the ball around them. Edwards, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Flag. Gafford sets the pick for Flag. Lobbed up there for Gafford. Clock at 6. There's a screen by Washington. And it's Flag missing. Timberwolves leading by 16. Throws it up high and finished off by Gobert. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 16 rebounds. Pass to Christie. Flag sends a screen for Christie. Over to the left wing. Here's Flag. Defended by Dosunmu. And it's Flag missing. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Well, Edwards is so strong. He'll complete the play unless you wrap him up.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And they've also been steady from the three-point line and doing a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Irving with the ball. He's got 22. It's good.
Yeah, Kyrie isn't the kind of guy to back off. He rises to the defense's challenge, never intimidated.
Ball dishes to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Christie. The kick out to Ball. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards.
3 points.
Edwards got 6 assists in the game.
Unstoppable. He has got it on automatic out there.
Now here's Irving. He's got 24 to the middle. And then Washington with the dunk.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Here's McDaniels. He's got 6. Sinks the three-pointer.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Now here's Gafford. 8 points for him. Inside. And Gafford throws it down.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Here is Edwards. Pass the ball. Floats one. He lays it in. Ball's got 13 points now in the quarter.
The graceful touch on the floater. Ball making it look easy.
Outside Irving. Shoots over Ball. And another basket for Dallas.
Well, sometimes you need more than just your stars, though. They've got to run something to get the other guys good looks.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 36. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
Well, you know, Gobert is only going to shoot it when he gets a high percentage look like that.
Come get it, come get it.
Pass to Gafford. Now Irving. Now Washington. Bangs on the trifecta. Washington's got 9.
I love seeing a player pass up his own shot to create a great look for a teammate.
Ball against Irving. McDaniels passes to Dosunmu. Now here's Gobert, covered by Gafford. Three-pointer. A nice shot by McDaniel. He's got 12.
Yeah, that's a good sign for McDaniels. They need him to shoot with confidence.
And here is Irving. 26 points for him. Lobbed up there for Gafford. It's stolen by Gobert. Dosunmu with it. Now defended by Flagg. Now Dosunmu. Nothing on the board. Here's Washington. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agree. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Marshall comes in for P.J. Washington. Zachary Rizachet is checked in for Kyrie Irving. And it's Klay Thompson in for Max Christie. Here's Shannon. Lets it go with the 3. Thompson with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 21. Flagg with it. Count that one. Flagg's got 7 points in the game. Thompson against Edwards. Down low. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 21.
Well, you can see that Edwards isn't trying to do it all on his own. He's also looking for shots for others out there.
Here's Lively. Scoreless thus far. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Lively.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
There's a minute 40 left in the third. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Dallas has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Flag sets a screen for Thompson. To the inside. Here's Lively. And finished off by Lively.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Over in the corner, Edwards. Takes a 3. Rebound by Marshall.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Down low. And finished off by Lively.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Outside, Edwards. Green with a screen on Thompson. For 3, Edwards. The Mavericks pull it in. Inside. Here's Flag. Shot's good. Marshall making the play. Marshall's got 3 assists in the game. 27 seconds left to play in the third. Now Highland. Still without a basket. They set the pick. For 3, Edwards. That one doesn't go. Here's Rizashea. Drives to the hoop. Plays it up and banks it in. Rizashea's got his second basket of the game. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Timberwolves lead by 12. We've got more in store for you right after this. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his team.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, we've got Green. Clark is out there with ball. And it's Shannon in at the shooting guard.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Now, here is Irving. On the wing, Thompson. To the left wing. Dallas moving the ball around. Rizashea wide open. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Ball. Here's Freeman, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Well, look, their lack of effort is exactly why they're behind. Just look at how they're getting bullied on the glass.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call we'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Moving against Ball. Now, here is Irving. Guarded closer. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
I mean, the airtight handle of Irving, just leaving defenders in his dust.
Irving against Ball. Pass to Green. Green with a screen for Ball. Sinks the triple. Ball's got 22 points.
Never short on confidence. Ball takes a long look without hesitation.
Irving passes to Thompson. Irving sets a screen for Thompson. Here's Marshall. He's covered by Clark. Now, here's Marshall. 4 on the shot clock. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
How about battling through the impact there and then wheeling that basketball in?
Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Edwards, he's checked in for Minnesota. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Pass to Green. Green with a screen on Thompson. And here's Edwards from the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. Gafford's got 8 rebounds in this game. Thompson from long range. Minnesota leading by 13. And here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Well, talk about a guy who plays above the rim. Anthony Edwards.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Irving with it. Marshall sets a screen for Irving. 5 to shoot. Shoots the 3. And with that shot, the Minnesota lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket for Marshall.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Ball feeling it out a bit. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
And the misconnection there. Japan's guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
Minnesota making a switch here. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Ball against Irving. Pass to Thompson. Beyond the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Thompson's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Dallas. Now Ball. And the shot goes down. Ball's got 18 points just in the second half.
And we knew LaMelo was talented coming into the league. What we didn't quite know was how much of an impact he would make in terms of controlling the flow of the game.
Irving can't get it to go. Timberwolves leading by 11. And finished off by Edwards.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Yep, that one goes in there.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Now, here's Ball. Shot from 16. Good D by Thompson.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Rizichet. The kick out to Irving. No good from 18. Timberwolves have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Shannon passes to Edwards. From 15 feet away, Kyrie Irving grabs the miss.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
Marshall gets the bucket.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Got it. Good job in the low post. Irving's got 12 points in just the second half. Timberwolves leading by 7. Outside, Ball. Edwards kicks the ball. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Dallas has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Outside Irving. Thompson for three. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Thompson's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Mavericks. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And the Mavericks with some changes. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Marshall. Flag comes in for Rizachet. Christie subbed in for Klay Thompson. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Now, here's Ball. Pass to Dosunmu. Back to Ball. To the middle. Here's Edwards. Edwards fights through for two.
And sometimes Edwards makes defenses feel helpless. Tough shot.
Now Christie. Now here's Washington. Christie with it. Shot clock at 6. And on the way from Irving for three. Another three for Dallas.
Some of the fastest hands in the league right now. Kyrie knowing he has to get rid of it.
Outside, Ball. Pass to Edwards from downtown. It's rebounded by Dallas. Wags got 4 rebounds now tonight. Christie has the open look. Another three for Dallas.
And really, after trailing the entire game, they've got to be feeling good about evening things up.
Yeah, guys, they've shown a ton of character in making this comeback. Now they've got to finish the job.
Here's Irving. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. McDaniels against Washington. And a wide open look for Flag. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Here's Ball. And the layup falls. Now it's a 6-point Timberwolves lead.
LaMelo using that body control there, making a play off contact.
Irving with the bounce pass. And here is Washington. Pass the Flag. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And the shot goes in. Irving's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And make no mistake, Irving wants the ball in his hands in these moments. His confidence is off the charts.
Now here's Gobert. Now Edwards. Here's Ball. Takes the three. Now Edwards. Edwards puts in the three.
And Ball is a proven distributor. He's got a real talent for spotting the cracks in the D.
And so now a timeout taken by Jay Triano. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. 7-point differential. Irving up top. Shoot from 12. Gobert there for the rebound. Minnesota's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Edwards. Washington rips down the rebound. The Mavericks shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Irving against Ball. Gafford lays it in off the window.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
Edwards. And good. There's another.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Moving against Ball. The three is off.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's McDaniel. Outside Edwards. Connects again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Ball against Irving. Washington's outside. Here's Irving. No good from three.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Timberwolves.
The key here, guys, was second chance points.
They pounded the offensive glass and won the scrambles for loose balls, giving them plenty of added opportunity.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Anthony Edwards.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
At the line for two, P.J. Washington.
That free throw, no good. Second free throw, no good. Here's Minnesota. Edwards. Rising up and ripping down the two-hand jam.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved the best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Defensive foul. Josh Green. First personal foul. Third team foul. Now at the line for your Mavericks, P.J. Washington. Shooting one.
And Minnesota has possession. They lead by 11. Now Edwards. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.